Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. In our last episode, we were working on trying to kind of set up defenses against the Russians and trying to figure out a way to hold them off when all of a sudden, down here, the Americans launched a massive amphibious invasion in the Sinai-Gaza area. Basically cutting off our units. They were in Sinai, and, basically, these guys are gone. There's no way I can get them out now. So, because of this, we also then try to divert a bunch of units down here to try to push it back or rescue these units, but we pulled too many off the line, and the Russians hit us really hard, and we are now falling back across the front. And at the end of the last episode, I was pretty much throwing my hands up saying this is a loss. There's no way I can withstand this. Now, after reading through the comments on the episode and doing some thinking on my own, I think we still can keep this going. I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to turn it around, but we can keep it going. There's some good suggestions. One person suggested, falling the units back and setting up a defense on the other side of the Bosphorus here in Istanbul. So that's going to be one thing we're going to start setting up for. And I'm also going to try and set up a new defensive line. We're going to have to cede pretty much all of our territory in the Middle East to the British. Because there's no way we can hold it. But it's going to take them some time to take all of this, and they're going to spread out, and so we're hopefully not going to have to worry about them for a while yet. It's the Russians here that are going to be the big problem. So, first thing we're going to do is, because these... let's see, which one do we want? Yeah, this entire occupation command that we have down here trying to hold our Middle Eastern territory is no longer necessary, because we're going to give it all up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically take all these MP units and I'm just going to disband them. And that's going to put a bunch more manpower back in the pool. I mean, not a lot, but it's something. And what we're going to do is these guys who are coming in to attack, we're just going to say no. We're going to stop all the attacks. All the movement, we're just going to stop it where we are now. This guy, we're just going to let him break. And what I'm actually going to try and do is throw that guy against there, that guy against there. I would rather that these units actually break and reform, or shatter and reform, than get overrun. So, we're going to shatter them intentionally and hope that they reform over here. Because we've already had pretty much half the army shatter. Alright, so everybody that's moving, just stop where you are, and we're going to try to evaluate what we're doing. So you stop, cancel all attacks, cancel all attacks, cancel all movement. Actually, this guy needs to retreat. And these guys are all retreating here. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, first thing we want to do is, and we still have all of these guys. I'm still going to keep this here because we don't want any revolts in this region giving us any kind of problems with our infrastructure or production. So, we need to be able to keep all this garrisoned. But, we're going to take all of our command structures. We're just going to move them back here. Again, all of our command structures, at least all the large command structures. Move them back there. Alright, these army groups, we're gonna retreat them out. These army level commands, we're gonna retreat them out. Alright, and the core levels. So these core levels, actually, we're going to bring them forward somewhat. We're going to bring them back, but not all the way back. I'm just going to roll them back here. Alright, you guys are retreating. Just gonna bring them back at random for now. We'll get everything kind of sorted out a little bit better once we actually get arranged with what we're gonna do. You guys, you need to get out of there. Get out of there. And this guy, what I'm actually going to want to do is put those there, start moving those guys out. Now, we're going to want to try and do a slow, kind of controlled withdrawal of these troops and start pulling them back. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a defensive line kind of here, so that when the British come up here and the Russians come down here, we have a single line that we can use to hold them both back. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a line kind of here, 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 using the rivers, across here, up here, and use the rivers as a defensive area and these mountains. These mountains, and I should probably move those guys back a little bit. So, first thing we want to do is what I haven't really done, and I'm not even sure it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try, is I'm going to go into these provinces here and do allied objectives to Germany, Italy, Slovakia, and Finland. And all of these provinces that we want to set up a defense for. Italy, Slovakia, Finland. Up here. Yeah, there. Here. And what I'm hoping is that our allies are going to send some troops down. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to tell them to go after these spots. Take Stalingrad. I'm going to command them to go after Moscow. I'm also going to flag some of these cities here. In the efforts, it will induce the AI to push in our direction. Alright. Now, next thing we're going to do is go into our production queue, and we're going to cancel pretty much all the infrastructural... Hello? Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to cancel all this. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Except for the ships. We're going to keep the ships. Alright. I know we've dumped a lot of IC into that, but we don't necessarily want to build more infrastructure that the Russians are going to be able to use. What we're going to do instead, we're going to go through in here, and I'm going to queue up pillboxes. They should be relatively cheap, easy to build. Don't know how much of that we're going to get built. We're going to set up a defense here. Alright, what we're also going to do is we're going to put a stack of pillboxes here in Istanbul, and we're also going to put a stack of fortresses in Istanbul. Alright, I'm not sure how much of that is going to get built, but, you know. So we're going to try. So, next thing we're going to do, kind of a lot of setup for this, is all of our aircraft need to get retreated behind here for the time being. Everybody needs to pull out. We're going to set up back here, and then we will move forward again once. Yeah, they're fine. We'll move forward again once we kind of have things established. I'm not so worried about, you know, what the extensiveness of the air bases we're going to be rebasing to. We might end up beefing some of these air bases up. Get these guys out of here. Send them down there. These guys out of here. Send them up there. Okay. So all those guys are now moving. Now the fleet. You need to pull back to Istanbul. Okay. Alright, so next thing we want to do is going to unpause it. We're going to keep things moving a little slow because we want to do this carefully. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this guy back. I'm going to start pulling these guys back a little bit. Not worried about it. Alright, so this city, there's going to be nothing there. I'm going to pull that guy back. Need to keep him there long enough to allow this guy to retreat. And then we'll bring both of them back here. Oh, they're attacking me. Actually, that's fine. They can attack me if they like. So these guys are falling back. This guy's falling back. We're going to try and swing them into the mountains here. Give them some defense, because we need to get through here before they close us off. So we've got to make sure that we hold this gap open. This guy's supposedly out of supplies, but whatever. And it probably won't be out of supplies. It's probably just out of supplies from the retreat. So they abandoned whatever supplies they had. Oh, I forgot about these guys. This needs to retreat back here. This needs to retreat back here. These guys will swing over here. These guys will swing back. Oh, they're under attack. Fall back. Swing these guys back here. Now, these shattered units. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring most of the shattered divisions back towards Istanbul. We're going to set up their defense there. Yeah, they're trying to stop me from pulling out. This guy's got a hold. 7th Infantry Division shattered. Yeah, well, we're shattering these guys on purpose. There goes the 1st Armored. Because then these guys should be showing up here. No, 1st Armored. So I believe if they get overrun, they're just gone. So infantry, anti-tank weapons advance. Okay. Right. Well, we're going to keep on going. Rocket-propelled anti-tank weapons and assault rifles. Let's actually push those to the top. Second Armored Division shattered. Alright, so these guys are there. Let's retreat them out. Alright, fall you guys back. What we're going to do is we're actually do this. No. You stay there. And you swing in there. Right? And these guys need to move this way. Infantry support weapons. Here's what we're going to do. These guys retreat that way, and then retreat the rest of these guys out. Retreat out. There's going to be a lot of province lost. You, get out of there. You guys, get out of there. Actually, no, you stay there. You don't want these guys getting overrun. Oh, well, isn't that nice? The fall of Leningrad. Leningrad, the birthplace of the Russian Revolution, has fallen to the advancing German forces. Sporadic fighting can still be heard from some suburbs, but a strange calm has settled over the rest of the ruined city. Columns of German soldiers mark past St. Isaac's Cathedral. whose great dome, painted gray earlier by the Soviets to avoid the attention of marauding bombers, is riddled with bullet holes and shrapnel impacts. The struggle for the East continues. It's about time. Jeez. Okay. Maybe all those units they had tied down attacking Leningrad would be better used trying to push the front. Do we have anything coming in from our allies yet? Yeah, province lost, province lost. I don't see anything yet. But then again, we really haven't had a lot of time actually move. You, head here. They're retreating there. Make it a retreat, get out. Actually, what you can do is you can start falling back. Actually, we can take a couple of these divisions and start moving them backwards. Same with these. Start moving them backwards. You need to hold here long enough. Alright, you actually move out. And you actually move out. And these guys retreat all the way out. This is a mountain division in the mountains. Alright, then these guys continue to move this way. So you need to stay here. And you need to move here. We can't let them get cut off. Alright, we're going to leave behind a couple of infantry divisions. Retreat the rest out. Make sure that they're all retreating. Yes, they all are. Retreat him out. What do we got here? Punish the enemy? No. Because there's still the possibility we might be able to... maybe... be able to take this territory back, but so I don't necessarily want to destroy everything just yet. It's not like we're going to give the Russians a lot. Alright, so these guys are all back, so start redeploying this way. These guys are about ready to shatter. You guys fall back. You fall back. Yeah, he can fall back. Get back here. All that manpower we got back from disbanding those units has been distributed. Alright, how are they advancing here? Yep. Oh, you guys need to get out. Actually, strategically redeploy. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's just see about the distribution. Those guys are heading back. Yeah, this guy needs to fall back. I'm not going to be able to hold. You guys, fall back. These are mountain divisions, so let's actually bring them down here. What I really need to do is get these guys back out. Right, let's start pulling him back. Once these guys are clear, then we can start, backing off. Bring them back. Well, the Germans look like they're pushing. This looks like a Slovakian unit that's moving into our territory. They're launching an attack. How's the terrain there? It's mountains. What I might need to do is retreat all these guys back, retreat this guy back. Make sure we maintain a properly structured front. Alright, bring these guys back. Alright, these guys can get out. Actually, they can redeploy. Strategically redeploy. You can strategically redeploy. We'll make sure that everything gets distributed evenly once they get there. And then these guys just move like this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring everybody back a little bit. Actually, no. You guys stay in the hills. If they come under attack, then we gotta back them off, but... the main thing is not letting them cut these units off, because we need them. Good. They got out. Alright, now this guy's coming under attack. It's fine. Retreat. You strategically redeploy. This guy can strategically redeploy. You can strategically redeploy. You can retreat. And you can move there. Well, so we got some more units coming in. Some Slovakian units. Some Italian and Slovakian units. They're so close to Stalingrad. They need to get there. Exchange IC for resources. No, we're not going to do that. They're still attacking me here. Alright. Fall those guys back. You fall back. You move here. You fall back. You fall back. No. I'm gonna wait till that guy gets in there, then we're gonna retreat here. And we're not even gonna stand and fight, we're just gonna, you know... We're just staying here long enough to slow them down. Then once it looks like we're okay, we're gonna break and run. Alright, you guys, retreat out. forces are under attack. Retreat, retreat. Don't. They're coming in. Alright, we need to send... some units around, distribute them out. Let's see, the first set of pillboxes are going to be built July 10th. Okay, a little under a month from now. It's going to be December before the first level of fortresses is constructed. 28th Infantry Division shattered. A couple of infantry divisions just shattered. Oh, I think it was those two guys. Oh, well. It is time to get out of here. Make that a retreat. You're under attack, just retreat. Alright. Actually, what I'm going to do is just tell them to strategically redeploy. Just you know, get out of there as fast as possible. Right, so these guys just move that way. Oh, they're hitting me here. You retreat, you move. So this group appears to be home free. Some of these other divisions here look a little iffy. Alright, you get out of there. Just get out of there. Did we lose a division? Second armored, fall it back. Alright, well, it's time to just make a break for it. Looks like we've got some Italian divisions coming in. Some Finnish. Looks like that's a German Panzer Division under Finnish command. Alright, we got some reinforcements coming. Let's see. You know, you stay there. Alright, well, let's just run things at high speed. Attacking me here. Tell them to retreat. Make it a retreat. We are still retreating. We might get a couple of overruns here. So... aren't you retreating? Retreat. You, get out of there. You, get out of there. No, why would you do that? You guys. No, don't move along the front. Now tell them to go down there then. Everybody. What I'm hoping is that these guys are going to get some manpower reinforcement. Oh, speaking of reinforcement, one thing I forgot to do was to set this to prioritize reinforcement. So it doesn't look like it's really... oh, sacrifice to homeland, no. Retreat. Yeah, we're probably going to get this one overrun. I shouldn't have retreated. Should have waited till this guy got there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to send division there. We need to send a division here. Alright, yep, it's spreading them out at the very least. Yep, Germany has decided Operation Zitadelle. Field Marshal Manstein initially believed the German army should go into strategic defensive and deliver strong counterblows. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so a major German offensive. Hopefully that will be what we need. hopefully this is going to be what we're going to need as well. Oh, looks like they made it. Alright, let's just get everybody retreated out. Retreat out. Try and retreat in this general direction. You retreat out. New industrial zone. So this should be queued up. Retreat. We're just going to retreat all the way back to the line here. Alright. So let me take a look at this production here. Alright, we're about to get the first set of pillboxes built. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the episode here. So, we have a new defensive line set up here. We're trying to get the last few units back in a timely fashion. I'm not sure we're going to get all these guys back, but we'll give it a try. So, we're going to see if this is going to work. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.